The Olympics and Paralympics are postponed until 2021. This morning, we talked to one local athlete about how she's preparing for a new year-long delay. Today, the House of Representatives will vote on a $2 trillion aid package for Americans, what it would do for you if it's passed. Plus, an online claim says cruise ships will not be included in that aid package. Our Verify team digs into this claim and helps us separate fact from fiction.
Up with KREM starts right now with Jen York, Joshua Robinson, Evan Narani, and Dana Marie McNichol.
Thank you for joining us this morning on Up with KREM. I am Joshua Robinson, and under Idaho's and Washington's stay-at-home orders, social distancing has become the new normal for so many of us, including my teammates Jen York, Evan Narani, and Dana Marie McNichol, all of whom will join me this morning from their homes. Of course, we will check in with each of them individually as this morning continues, but we're going to continue this morning with more information on the coronavirus. We want to make sure, of course, that you are getting all of the facts to help put your fears into perspective. Here are the three things you need to know in Washington state this morning. Governor Jay Inslee has announced several new requirements when it comes to health care and child care throughout the state. The governor has waived necessary health care licensing and child care background checks that are usually required to practice throughout the state. The governor says that these waivers will deliver much needed relief during the ongoing pandemic. And for a full list of these changes, we have them up for you right now on KREM.com. A Moses Lake High School staff member has tested positive for COVID-19. The school district made the announcement yesterday, saying that staff member was last on campus March 16th. The Grant County Health District will contact people who are believed to have been in contact with this person. And happening today, the House will vote on an aid package for Americans who've been affected by the coronavirus pandemic. Coming up, our own Jen York is live from home to break down how that money may be eligible to you. Now, for the latest updates on the coronavirus in your area, you can always text the word HEALTH to our text line 509-448-2000. And at 6:02 this morning, we want to turn once again to our own Evan Narani, who has been forecasting from home longer than any of us have had a chance to social distance. Evan, you're really getting the hang of it now as you bring us our Friday forecasts.
You're right about that. I definitely beat the team to it. I was able to try this out last week and see if it worked, and it worked, and we're able to bring you all the same graphics, and I'm able to do it remotely. So in the name of keeping us all safe, of course, like we've been talking about, and practicing that social distancing, I'm here at home, and it's pretty nice. It's been a nice start to our Friday morning. We've had mostly dry skies for the state of Washington, whereas as you move off toward North Idaho, clouds are thicker, and we've actually had a better opportunity for some snow into the morning hours. Now, it's not going to be that way all throughout the weekend. We're going to see the temperatures warm up as we head into about your Saturday and Sunday. So although today's afternoon high is only going to make it to 48 degrees, we are going to see mid-50s in store for your Saturday and your Sunday, which will bring our snow levels up to about 4,000 feet, indicating mostly rain if we see it in Spokane. Everything's really scattered. And you can see on the hour-by-hour forecast how we're just sticking with cloudy skies. Most of that wet weather, again, will be centered off toward North Idaho as opposed to around Washington State. One thing all of us will see, though, are some breezy winds. Wind gusts move up to the 20-mile-per-hour range by the end of the day. It doesn't look like these wind gusts are going to intensify much beyond that. They're just going to stay in about the 20 to 30 mile per hour range throughout the weekend as a whole, and then we'll see them die down toward about Tuesday of next week. But not a great forecast really for the lovers of the sun, because we are going to be seeing plenty of showers come our way, because really just between now, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, even Tuesday, an opportunity for rain comes through each day. Best chance for those widespread showers is probably going to be your Sunday and your Monday. So in just a bit, we'll take a look at that 7-day forecast, see what we can do about it. But for now, it looks like this may be a better weekend to stay inside, cuddle up with a blanket and a book, order some takeout, that kind of thing. Make a grilled cheese sandwich like Joshua has been suggesting. That's all I have on my mind now.
Yeah, Evan, you don't have to tell me
Jen, I'll send
twice
things over to you.
Stay at home, eat junk food, curl up and watch a movie. I am all for that.
Well, we were talking about our favorite junk foods earlier, and we showed you with your favorites. and your chocolate ice cream looked so good along with those marshmallows. And then we all pretty much universally came to an agreement that that orange chicken at Trader Joe's is a hit.
I'd be lying if I say I didn't have any in my freezer right now. It's too good.
Exactly.
It's too good for one of those meals that you just really need some comfort food. All right, Evan, thank you so much. Reporting live in his living room this morning. Live now in my kitchen, talking about the aid relief package that the House is set to vote on today. Here's what it entails. Take a look.
This is not even a stimulus package. It is emergency relief.
So the bill provides $2 trillion in relief, and it's 619 pages long. And here are the key things you need to know about it. First, an individual who makes less than $75,000 per year will get a check for $1,200. If that person has a child, they will get $500 for each child. Now, people who filed taxes with a spouse will get $2,400. Again, as a couple, you get $500 for each child. Now, here's where the bill gets a little bit complicated. For people who make more than $75,000, they will use the same pay scale, but just take a 5% reduction, and the same goes for couples. Now, the checks will be based on 2018 tax returns. The bill does not put an income limit on people who will get the cash. That means all Americans are eligible to get money. Now, the bill also expands unemployment insurance for 39 weeks. It will also boost benefits by 600 through July. Now, many of you have been asking us, will I get a check if I receive Social Security or did not file a tax return? We do want to let you know some outlets are reporting U.S. citizens will receive Social Security as well as retirees, and they are both eligible for the money. Now, according to Fortune magazine, the bill will still include people who did not file for 2018 taxes. National leaders say Americans, though, should see the money in about 2 to 3 weeks. Now, we're still learning more about this package as it's already passed in the Senate. Again, the House of Representatives is expected to vote on that bill today. If it passes the House, then it will go to President Trump. And as we learn more and more about this package and how it, details for everyone's specific situation, you can always text money to our text line. That's 509-448-2000. There you can learn a little bit more about what it entails, and we'll put new information there as we learn more as well. Now, getting into coronavirus numbers across the inland Northwest, we do have some new numbers to share with you this morning. The Washington State Department of Health is reporting 67 cases right now in Spokane County. Right now, though, there are no deaths in the county, but several patients are hospitalized. And yesterday, health leaders announced 33 confirmed cases in Grant County and 1 death. There are now 5 cases in Douglas County, and Whitman and Adams County both have 3 cases. Stevens County has 2 cases, and Lincoln and Ferry counties are both reporting 1 case each. Statewide, there are more than 3,200 cases. The death toll is now 147. Experts say more than 40,000 people, though, did test negative for the virus. Now, in Idaho, the Department of Health and Welfare is reporting 189 cases in the state. Kootenai County has 9 confirmed cases, and right now in Idaho, the death toll stands at 3. Joshua, we'll send things back to you in the studio.
Thank you very much, Jen. Of course, we'll keep checking back with you throughout the morning as you broadcast live from your home as part of our social distance practicing here on Up with KREM. Of course, 6:08 this morning, the $2 trillion stimulus package does promise to bring aid to businesses, both large and small, but there's a viral message that says cruise ships shouldn't get any assistance from the U.S. because most of the ships aren't actually registered in the United States. Is that true? Here's Jason Puckett with our Verify team to check it out.
Cruise lines have been hit hard by the coronavirus and, like other businesses, may be looking for assistance from the U.S. government. But memes are popping up claiming that most cruise ships aren't actually registered in the U.S. Is that true? Let's verify. Are most cruise ships actually registered in foreign countries? Our sources here are documents from Carnival, Celebrity, and Disney Cruise Lines, and a 2015 report from the Cruise Lines International Association, or CLIA. Now, that report found that 90% of commercial vessels calling on U.S. ports fly a non-U.S. flag, and that includes cruise ships. A Congressional Research Service report found that, quote, most Americans board Ford flag cruise ships. Let's break this down. Carnival ships were mostly registered in the Bahamas and Panama. All 4 of Disney's ships fly under the Bahamian flag, and Celebrity's cruise ships mostly sailed under Malta's flag. To go one step further, Carnival's and Celebrity's tax documents show that they consider themselves, quote, foreign corporations, and that they're incorporated in Panama, Liberia, or the Bahamas. Disney is the only one in that meme that's actually incorporated in the United States. Now, we can't say whether cruise lines should receive bailout money. That is a political and opinion-based question. But we can verify most cruise ships are registered in foreign countries, and Carnival, Celebrity, and Royal Caribbean are all based in other countries as well. If you're seeing other claims, rumors like this out there, make sure you send us an email. With your Verify, I'm Jason Puckett.
Jason, thank you very much. We're going to check in now this morning with our own Dana Marie McNichol, who is also working live from home as we continue to practice social distancing this morning. Dana Marie is going to tell us more about what is trending this morning. Good morning, Dana Marie.
Well, good morning, Joshua. Trending this morning is the hashtag Tokyo 2021. Now, with the news of the Olympics and Paralympics both being postponed, athletes have gone to social media to express how they're feeling about this. Many are saddened and hurt, but are just using that, that fire to train even harder. Athletes here in the Inland Northwest are adjusting to their regimen. Just a month ago, I introduced you on Up with KREM to Jaylene Roberts. She was training 6 days a week in Spokane Valley with her eyes set on the Paralympic Games this summer. She even had plans to travel to Tokyo early April to test out the Paralympic facilities, but of course that has also been postponed. The Eastern Washington student is currently the best long jumper in the country and has been training for 3 years for her moment to compete. Now, she posted this on social media saying that it's healthy to admit you're not okay. It's okay not to be okay. That's brave, but don't let it win. It's not a goodbye, but just see you later. Here's a response she shared with me.
For me personally, I've struggled with feeling like I'm in this alone, and I've had to remind myself that everyone is fighting their own battle and that we're all in this together, and that when we come out of this, we're going to be so much stronger and more united. And in the meantime, I think that the most important thing is to maintain a positive support system and positive thoughts, and trusting that everything is going to be okay, because it will.
That's right. It will. And, there's no official date announced for the Olympics in 2021, but the Olympic Committee said that they will still be called the 2020 Olympics when they do happen. And a fun fact, the Olympics have never been rescheduled for something other than war. That happened in 1916, 1940, and 1944.
Looks like we lost Dana Marie's signal there. Yeah, of course, the Olympics are a representation of the entire world coming together to celebrate, the Olympic Games. Of course, this simply reflects that we are all together united under another cause right now. We will continue, though, to check back in with Dana Marie McNichol throughout the morning. Coming up on 6:13 on the dot. Coming up, we know that you have plenty of financial questions, including those surrounding the federal stimulus plan. We're taking some of our questions to a local financial advisor after the break. Also this morning, teachers from Fernand STEM Academy in Coeur d'Alene wanted to send some messages to their students. And if you're a teacher with a message for your students, you can send them to us at 509-448-2000.
Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Morgan, your art teacher from Fernand STEM Academy. I miss you all so much and I can't wait until we're together again. Stay safe and healthy.